we looked at this division during the offseason, David, I think we could all see the East getting better.
Yeah.
But now we're starting to see the results show. Tennessee, Bama, South Carolina, Texas A&M, Kentucky, Mississippi State, results that were always on the west side. And now we see them slanted toward the east. So the job has become more difficult with the likes of Josh Heupel and Shane Beamer and others upgrading programs.
Yeah, you look at the schedule coming in, and it was, oh man, Florida's got to play Georgia and Texas A&M back to back. Well, that may not be as much of a issue as we thought it would be coming into this season. Texas A&M struggling in a lot of ways, just like Florida. So that game not as big now, and you probably look towards now it's South Carolina, the game you got to look out for now, a ranked team. When you look at it, and they got the benefit of Will Levis not playing when they played Kentucky, and they got that victory, but they went out there and did it, and a lot of teams don't get credit for going out there and doing what you're supposed to do. In the Texas A&M game this past week, South Carolina jumps on them early with a kickoff return and forcing turnovers in the first quarter of that game, and then kind of just put the game away later on with Marshawn Lloyd taking over in that game. So South Carolina, kind of riding the wave of their last season, that big finish they had, upset Florida along the way to a really good finish last year, and kind of riding that wave this year. But yeah, the East definitely is making their mark. They got the defending national champions in the East as well with Georgia. So, if Florida, we talked about recruiting. If Florida gets their ducks in a row, we're recruiting, and Billy Napier's the right guy to lead those guys. The East, we'll see what Heupel's able to do. They get Georgia next week. Georgia, now they get Florida and Tennessee back to back. They won't overlook Florida because of the rivalry aspect of it, but then right on the horizon, you got the big top 5 matchup there going on with Tennessee. So yeah, the East, Mark, definitely improved from what we have seen the last few years in college football.
South Carolina forcing turnovers. And folks, if you want to see a gift, if you want to see a funny play, Texas A&M snaps the ball, it kicks off somebody and goes right to a South Carolina defensive lineman for a fumble recovery because the ball was never thrown. Looks like an interception, whatever it looked like. Crazy stuff. David Waters, Gators Breakdown. Get on over there. Gators Breakdown's right here on YouTube and also on your favorite audio platform. David, hopefully you can enjoy the weekend despite the 3-touchdown spread and maybe some surprising conclusion to this one. We shall see.
Yeah, Mark, you never know this game. And it's not like Texas-Oklahoma. I think Texas-Oklahoma, there's a lot more unpredictability in that game when you look at neutral site rivalries. It happens in this game, but not as much as that rivalry. But yeah, we'll see what happens when Florida and Georgia match up.